everybody, it's Keis at Yoga with Keis, bringing you another quick video that you can do anywhere. This time we are doing hip openers because hip openers help you release emotion. In the yoga tradition, it's believed that when you do a hip opener, you're releasing negative emotion or emotions that you normally keep hidden, kind of like the shadow. And honestly, our bodies keep all kind of things in it. So anytime you're able to do yoga, you're going to be able to help your body release that. So if you need to release some emotions, some things that you ain't been telling nobody, some shit that's pissed you off, then this is the video for you. Let's heal together. Coming into a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you, we're just gonna check in with our breath for a quick moment before we get into this hip opening practice. Super quick, you can do every day. And this will help you release some emotions. So let's start by checking in and just noticing how we feel. You can close your eyes or you can have a soft gaze, opening up the chest and just finding a comfortable seat. I invite you to just take a moment and check in with the breath. Not trying to alter it or make it do anything, just noticing your breath here. As you're noticing your breath, I invite you to just take notice on where your breath is rising or falling. In the chest, in the belly. Maybe you want to take a hand on the chest or the belly to notice. And what you feel like you've found where you can feel your breath. I invite you to join me to take a deep breath into that. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling out the mouth. Next, coming back to your normal breath. I invite you to bring your attention to your hips. The area where we're looking to release some emotion. Just kind of noticing the stretch, what you feel. Taking a moment to see where you notice maybe any extra tension. Not judging, just noticing. And when you feel like you found that, let's take a deep breath into that. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling out the mouth. Now I invite you to bring your attention to the emotion that you're feeling, that having the attention on your hips brings. There's no right or wrong feeling here, just noticing what you feel. And once you feel like you found an emotion that fits for right now and for this hip stretch to you, I invite you to take a breath into that. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling out the mouth. And then as you're ready, I invite you to come into our first deep hip opening stretch. So just bat the eyes open. And as you're ready, we'll take both feet together. We're kicking out, we're coming right out, just swinging. So bottoms of our feet are coming together. And from here, if it feels tight, you can bring the feet all the way out, kind of release some of that tension. Or if you want to feel that tension, bring those heels in. But hold the foot to support yourself, bring those knees out wide, sit up nice and tall, and find some breath here. If you feel like you want to deepen this stretch, you can fold over. Breathing here. One more breath wherever you're at. And then as you're ready, we'll exhale and bring those knees together. Give yourself a big hug. We're definitely hugging ourselves. We're releasing emotion, we're hugging ourselves. So knees come in, wrapping around real nice and tight. And then let's get that neck stretch going too. Shoulders, everything. Drop the forehead down to the knees. Chin comes towards the chest. And we'll take 3 deep inhale, exhale breaths here. As you're ready and finish your breaths, we'll release and shake it off, rolling out the neck, roll the shoulders, and then we'll come into our tabletop position, which is just both knees underneath the hips, both hands underneath our shoulders, opening those hands and wrists to support the wrist. And then from here, we're going to do one of my favorites, just a nice little hip circles, just kind of your own thing. It's always your own thing in yoga, but really loving hip circles because you really find your own movement here. So I invite you to just breathe through and find circles in your hips, bringing your hips back to the side, leaning forward, rolling over, reversing, maybe sticking to one side if it feels good to you. Just find a couple more breaths here in these circles. As you're ready, I invite you to come back to your tabletop, and then we'll get straight into our downward dog here, curling the toes back behind us, extending the hands out in front of us, pressing the hips all the way up towards the ceiling. Heels come back, they don't have to touch the mat. Shoulders come from the ears. Let the head hang. Breathe here, pedal out the legs. As you're ready, we'll go ahead and get our first deep stretch here in this downward dog. On the next inhale, we'll kick up the right leg, extending it all the way out, open and wide. And then we'll bend that knee, bringing the foot over to that left hip, opening up the right hip. Staying here or finding circles. Really breathing through these circles. Same thing, counterclockwise, reverse, finding your movement. Patient with yourself. On your next exhale, I invite you to come back in, stepping the right foot through both hands, dropping that left knee down, flatten the left foot. And as you feel supported here, we'll lean up into our low lunge. Raise the hands all the way up, let the shoulders rest. Breathe here. You're ready, exhale, hold over, square the right foot, bring that left hand in closer to the right foot, and when you feel good, we'll twist open to the right side. Extending that right hand up, looking up or over, whatever your neck needs here. Breathing. Exhale, release that right hand down, and we'll just bring that right hand around, take that right foot back, and then kind of swing those hips out before we switch sides. As it feels good to you, we'll come back into our tabletop, extend those hands out, and then we're pushing up into our downward dog again. Pedaling out the legs, finding your move and your posture here. Next inhale, I invite you to kick that left leg all the way up. Bend the left knee, having that left foot come back to the right hip, opening up, and staying here or finding circles on this side. I mentioned patience because we're opening up hips, we're releasing emotions. You gotta be kind to yourself, be patient. On your next exhale, we'll step through, left foot between the hands, right knee down, right foot flat. Feeling supported and then pressing up into our low lunge. Leaning in, opening up, breathing here. Exhale, fold over, square the foot, right hand walks in, left hand opens up for a twist. Breathing, noticing how your hips feel. Exhale, release the left hand, and we're just going to walk that left hand in. Bring that left foot back, and then we're opening up for a child's pose here. Both knees come out, big toes touch. Press your hips back, extend your hands out, let the forehead come down, and just breathe. take a pause here and feel how you feel after doing those quick movements here, and you're opening up the hips, opening up emotion. As you're ready, I invite you to walk your hands all the way back up. Bring both knees together. We'll extend the feet all the way out, finishing off with a twist here. I invite you to take your right foot over that left knee, hugging in. And then as you're ready, we'll twist over to this left side. Breathing here. Feeling the stretch on the outside of that hip. Exhale, come back to the front, switch sides, kick that left foot out. Right knee comes in and over that left knee, hugging that left knee in as you twist over to your right knee. I always do that. So hugging your right knee in as you twist over to your right side. Breathing here. When you're ready, we'll come back to the front and then we'll extend the legs out. Come all the way down. We'll finish off giving ourselves one last hug. Knees come in. And then exhale, extend out. And then we'll finish off with Shavasana here. Open it up wide, letting the hands come out. And then I invite you, because it's been so emotional, to just really take your time here in your Shavasana. If you want to challenge yourself, you can come back into your Supta Baddha Konasana that we did earlier. This time, recline, both feet together, knees open wide. Chest open, hips open, really finishing off that release. And as you're here, I invite you to just breathe and rest and thank yourself for being here, for taking this time to release these emotions. It's going to take practice, but I just invite you to keep trying, keep practicing, and let's heal together.